Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play modded Deus Ex. In the last episode, we destroyed the Universal Constructor within the secret MJ-12 laboratory hidden within the underbelly of VersaLife out in Hong Kong. With this task completed, we return to Tracer Tong, and we have now been sent out to locate Staten Dow, a member of the Illuminati, whose fingerprints were found on the viral particle that we acquired from VersaLife. Turns out they were manufacturing the Grey Death there, in addition to the vaccine against it. Anyway, he was the last known owner of a super freighter, which is carrying a significant amount of the virus here to the States, and we are attempting to figure out where it is going to be docked, so that we can somehow, I suppose, bring it down, or intercept it, or somehow contaminate what they have on board. Ooh, someone sees us? We have our EAUS is playing the combat music all of a sudden. Okay, anyway, to that end, we have met Harley Philbin, and he has reached out to Mr. Dow to meet us, I think right around the corner here. Hopefully he'll be waiting for us there. We have also discovered that New York is on lockdown. Martial law has been declared. Anyone out on the streets who doesn't have a pass will be shot on sight, supposedly. Although it seems like the cops aren't shooting the bums in the alley located here. At the very least, we are recognized and will be fired upon by everybody with the intent to kill us, not incapacitate us. To that end, we are eliminating people as we venture around. We were also asked by Harley Philbin to eliminate Joe Green, the writer whose articles we had read in the Midnight Sun, a effective tabloid. He is a spy, apparently, for MJ-12 or UNATCO, and we put a crossbow bolt right in his head, and that ended him. Anyway, that brings us to our current situation. Let's go ahead and, I guess, get on the other roof really quick. And we'll take a look at our stuff, and then off we go. For equipment, our mini crossbow has 5 points in accuracy, 1 range, 1 scope, and the auto fire enabled for it. So the shotgun has 5 clip, 3 rate of fire, 2 reload, and 4 recoil. Our assault rifle has 4 clip, 1 rate of fire, 3 reload, 4 recoil, 3 accuracy, 1 range, and a scope. And our sniper rifle has 2 clips, 3 rate of fire, 5 damage, 3 recoil, 4 accuracy, range, scope, laser sight, and a silencer. We also put an upgrade into the stealth pistol. We only have a single recoil in it at the moment. Augmentations, we have 2 points in our microvertical muscle and targeting. We have 1 point in energy shield, energy transference, BPN-01, EUAS, and Infolink, and the newly acquired Recircular Drawer, which is reducing the energy drain of all of our active used abilities. Speaking of which, the last ones are active use. The Aggressive Defensive System, the Radar Transparency, Environmental Resistance, and Run Silent are all at 3 points. We will probably level our targeting up 1 point next, and then it's going to be Recirculator at least twice, I'm thinking. Or maybe once we'll level microvertical muscle another time. Alright. Oh, we're not quite done. Right. And skills. We are trained in stealth, lockpicking, demolition, and pistol. We are advanced in athletics, hacking, we're not trained in electronics, we're advanced in electronics, environmental training, and we are master in rifle. Our next skill we're saving points for is the multi-tool, I think. Alright, with all that said, someone sees us. Who is This is a bit of an awkward spot to be if someone knows we're here. such an unreal soundtrack here. I cannot remember if the same music designer made this soundtrack.
That's the one. Take him!
Oh, we should check the sewer system too, shouldn't we? I guess we're actually going to visit Staten Dowd next instead of anything else. So he should be located here in the ruined building somewhere. Oh, this must be him. Hello, Mr. Dowd. Yep, our identification system has identified you.
You Dowd?
I agreed to see you because we have a mutual enemy.
Why a vacant building? I thought the Illuminati were bankers, politicians, Council on Foreign Relations types.
We always stayed in the background, even when that was true.
You all right?
Caught this damn plague myself. Anyway, we never had troops like Majestic 12 or freighters full of bioweapons, if what you say is accurate.
It's accurate. I just don't know where the freighter would dock.
They'll want to hide it. The only facility big enough on the East Coast is the Advanced Submarine Facility at the Brooklyn Naval Shipyards.
Of course. That's why FEMA took it over.
They're probably storing the virus in the ship's diesel tanks. The only way to make sure it's destroyed will be to scuttle the ship.
Scuttle a super freighter?
It can be done if you know where to place the charges. Smuggler should have explosives that will work.
I already have some explosives.
I'd pick up some more while I have the chance. But if you think you're equipped, then find your pilot and get going.
You sure you're all right?
I'm hanging in there. If you come across some ambrosia on that ship, however...
Don't worry, I'll get you some medicine.
I'll give you a blueprint of the ship. The X's mark the 5 tri-hull wells. Crack those up. Reverse the bilge pumps, and the ship will split open like a banana.
All right.
MJ-12 troops converging on your position, JC. I'll land the copter on the roof of the tunnel. Get
out. That sucks. This doesn't work. The thermal camouflage is supposed to make me completely invisible to enemies. Now we have just an army of them waiting outside. Thankfully, we're here inside the hospital, but this is going to get ugly very quickly for us. Okay, I guess the MJ-12 troops have special augmentation or wearing glasses that let them see me at all times. That's going to make this very difficult. We want to see Smuggler and see if what he's charging for more explosives. We might not buy them, but it'd be good to check. We still also want to get down into the sewer system just to poke around a little bit and see if there's anything else down there since the last time we checked. But we're going to blow through a bunch of ballistic armor right here, right now. The moment we step outside, everybody's right there. Okay, well, that's one ballistic armor gone. And this is the type of character I suppose we built, so we should hopefully be able to handle this. Maybe another... Why is it still active? Maybe another point's going to go into our BPN next. And not... whatchamacallit. I think we have to do that. We gotta kill some more dudes out here, so out we go. I guess maybe we can... How many darts do I have? We can probably dart these guys. Oh. They throw lambs. Actual lambs. Alright, that's another for the reload. And we ended up, the last autosave was before we went back into the medical facility. I guess that kind of works, because we can probably snipe a few from the catwalk here. Oh, sorry, the catwalk? The fire escape. Stalker 2 aim on these shotgun guys, I see. The best with this weapon yet. Accuracy's way off on it too. But we will kill all these guys, see? That could have killed us again. Alright, that eliminates them all. I don't think you can ever get any lambs from the dudes. Oh, it doesn't quite eliminate them all. He saw me immediately. Alright, I like the stealth pistol. We will start improving it. I thought the bums fired at us there. Another dude does see us somewhere.
Let's finish him off.
Too many. No, this is a bad idea, Tim. We need the medical bot. We still want to reach Smuggler, too. The order in which I do this in doesn't matter, I think, though. I'm only moving the corpses because I want to know which ones I've searched already. Our legs are wounded, which is why we're moving a little more slowly, too. Oh, we haven't searched these two. Oh, we killed them when we rushed on this side. Gotcha. Got him in the head, but he's wearing a helmet, so it's not an insta-kill. Nine more seconds, and we can heal probably all the damage we took. 250 units whenever we use it. I feel like there probably should have been a limit to the amount of healing that you can get from heal bots. Like, a one-time use of 250 and that's it. Although that might have made the game a little too difficult, I suppose. We did use a med kit, and I think we left one back here. Arguably, we need it more than... Is that the... We did get more than these poor people do. They have the bot hanging out here, and we're gonna go and save the world. We are out of ammo for our shotgun. We're out of normal shells, like the more magazines. We have 8 rounds left. So this is now just Savant rounds. Yeah, we need to move over to another weapon. Some of these guys might have been the people that we knew back at UNACO HQ. That's why this earlier statement about troops who can be ordered to shoot people as like tricked or brainwashed into thinking they're doing the good thing are not necessarily any better than people who actually are doing the bad things. Some more shotgun shells on that guy. Everybody gets searched. Put in a giant pile. It's only been, I think I did it once, maybe twice? No, just once. Back in my early Thief days, way back in the early 2000s, I once knocked out every single guard and put him in a giant, like, pile in the middle of in one of the missions. Is that another guard over here? It was.
On the ground.
That's what I'm doing. So you might wonder why the stealth pistol, not the normal pistol that we're keeping. It's got a much larger clip at 15 rounds for it by default. So it can be used as like a, once again, a mini assault rifle. It also does more damage than the assault rifle does, by twice as much. Man, what a fight. Thank goodness we chose to do the battle near the medical bot. Let's go and get healed again. Double check all my weapons. It says we have... Oh, because we're using the Sabat rounds now. We have an extra, like, 40 shots for it or something. Time pauses when you leave an area, as you guys just saw. Everyone is frozen in time, waiting for you to return. It's just like you zoned something out in the Underrail game. If you left an area in combat, everything picks right back up in combat from exactly the positions they were in, and enemies know exactly where you were. We may have hit a bystander. Oh, this first. Greasels. There's probably nothing worth checking down here, viewer. We have a bum over there. The Greasels are eating him. He's been eaten. Let's stay low to the ground and check a handful. We'll check the places we can make it to, as we did last time. That Greasel sees us. I don't think we're gonna check down there, honestly, viewer. There's nothing. I'm gonna guess there's nothing. We can... Let's check. Let's see. MJ12. Oh, all caps. Coup d'etat. We know of the cave-in. We already got the accuracy mod that was over there. I doubt there's anything new. MJ12 probably left this area alone, detonated it. We arrived here just after they had done so, and then they flooded the area with Greasels. Yeah, there's nothing else here. That was it spitting at us. They're more perceptive, I guess, than the MJ12 troops are. Anyway, we blew through 2 ballistic armors also during that firefight. No, I'm sorry. Oh, just one of them. I must have forgotten to re-equip the other one then. I meant to do so and didn't. Oh, that's interesting. Ground floor is no longer submerged in water. There might be actually something worthwhile down there, but I'm not going to go and check. That might be a lockpick in that box, but we are at max lockpicks. We cannot have more than 20. It's going to get a bit ugly, Tim, if the Greasels see you down. Sneak in. No experience points either for that. So thermal active camouflage only works if the enemies are not already aware of you. Otherwise it does nothing. So it gives you good stealth.
You're preparing for our operation now. You're finished.
Yes.
Password?
Bloodshot.
We should probably warn Smuggler that Gunther is in the area and probably coming for us.
I'm showing net activity on several of the smuggler's avatars. He must be at home.
EMP grenade. I don't know if I can take this one, viewer, so we're going to try something new. That's our aggressive defensive system, being used to automatically destroy it.
I'm picking up incoming MJ-12 troops. They must have your location. Better get what you need from Smuggler pronto, and meet me on the roof of the hotel.
I need your help.
What for?
I've located a supply of the virus that causes Gray Death. A freighter at the Brooklyn Naval Shipyard.
It's the government, isn't it? Part of some experiment.
Conspirators. Some in the government, some out.
What do you expect me to do about a freighter?
Help me scuttle it. You have any extra lambs or rockets?
You think you can scuttle a freighter with a lamb?
A few lambs at weld points.
I'll help you out. How about a rocket for a GEP gun? Usually save those for the NSF, but I'll sell it at a loss, say 2,500. You can also have a half dozen lambs for 2,400. Better buy now. I'm selling cheap only because a lot of people could die.
No, we can't afford those. No, that's too expensive. And we can't hold that many lambs anyway, even if we did want them. That would leave us with absolutely no cash left. No, no luck.
Give me a break. Hundreds of millions of lives are at stake.
I like what you're doing, but I gotta cover my costs. Hey, I'm starting to get nervous about this. What you're about to do is gonna turn some heads. I don't want any trouble from the authorities.
Actually, UNATCO's planning an operation of some kind. You might want to get out of Hell's Kitchen after I leave.
What kind of operation?
A manhunt. For me. I don't think you want to get caught in the middle.
Thanks for the warning. Come on, let's wrap this up.
Alright, too expensive for my blood. 4 picks to get into that. We're not allowed to bust it. Not that I would do that to Smuggler. We need to use one of these on us, since we might not have enough electrical energy to run through the laser strip mines again. Let's say goodbye to Mr. Ford Shtick.
I learned a few things about your captors. They were henchmen for a secret organization called Majestic 12.
A corporation?
Conspirators. They want to take over the government.
Smuggler and I, and a contact he has, learned a few things ourselves. Where they had me working, we had tissue cultures coded JCD. J.C. Denton.
I must be some kind of standard, the yeast cell of the 21st century.
They were our target system. Zero response to the virus.
Does that mean I'm immune?
More than that, I think you've got the plague right now, and I think you've had it for years.
Why don't I have any symptoms?
It's part of your cell biology, the core component of your augmentations, which reminds me, I pilfered something from the lab you could probably use. An augmentation upgrade.
Oh, Ford, thank you so much. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. So that we're gonna use that immediately. We saw what the range is on the Cranial with just medium, so that doesn't give us too much room for error. Like, we gotta activate that the moment we think missiles are coming at us. And also, it's probably useless at tech level 2. You need 3 points in it to make it useful. I think, though, we just took a bunch of damage. This would give, only 5% more protection from this. No, I think we stick with the original plan. We put a point in targeting next. So now it's 25% for 5% more damage, and we'll probably leave it there. Probably be Circular Tour, and BPN 21 will be the next things we alternate between. Let's also check really quick what he's got behind its 2 tools to check. Sure. I'm sure Smuggler won't mind. Oh, we just shut it. What has he got? A reload modification, 26 bucks, some AP ammo, and a med kit. And that's it. So, not really worth it, I guess. The reload can be nice, What do we have for reload on our stuff? No reload on our sniper rifle. 3 on our assault rifle. We should really improve our assault rifle with this one. Accuracy mods will go into our stealth pistol going forward. As will, oh yeah, we want them in that. And we'll probably put some. Does it even need recoil mods? Probably not. What's the base recoil? Almost nothing. It's almost nothing. Oh, but the recoil on our assault rifle is also almost nothing, so it won't really matter where we put the recoil mods in then, going forward. We can take the back way up, but I want to avoid any more fighting. We're not really strapped that badly for ammo, but that we're almost out of normal shotgun shells does make me a little worried. So we'll have to infiltrate the sub-pen where it's located first. Oh, we must have hit that guy by accident. He's running from us.
When the shipment has been destroyed, I will require you to go to Paris. You must find Dowd's associate, Morgan Everett.
Alright, Daedalus, we'll try that. Assuming that you're still Daedalus, it looks like you had someone try to hack into you.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Alright, full life. We are low on power, and we're low on cells, so we don't want to use too many of them. If we can help it. We have a safe here, 4 picks to get in. But I know there's a damage mod in this, and that's worth 4 picks. There we go. I'm going to save, and we're going to test this. I don't think this improves the damage of our assault rifle, like, at all. Not even a little bit. So we're at 6 damage at the moment. Let's see. Still 6 damage. We would need 3 of them in this to see a 1-point change. I don't think it's worth doing. The shotgun is exactly the same. The damage it does is so low with each bullet. Like, it's saturation of fire, not single shells. So this is really only going to be useful for our stealth pistol or our tranquilizer. I keep calling it that. Our mini crossbow. But our mini crossbow, we get so few darts for it, and I'm not really interested in finding or getting more. They're like a nice to have for underwater stuff, but not something I really care to aim for or buy. So I think it's going to be the stealth pistol, which is a weird thing to consider upgrading, considering that we just took this like 2 episodes ago. But we're going to do it. So we do 9 damage currently, and now we do 10. Vinny, hopefully, has reached out to the people we know here, or we'll have a chance to talk with them before we're just shot on sight for being on the base.
You're past the fence. Good. Up ahead are the barracks. You need to gain entry to the base and eventually reach the large building to the north. Keep your eyes open for the ammo storage facility. You need to load up on explosives.
We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total explosives to sink the freighter. We have 6 lambs, so we have 1 extra. We don't have a Gep gun or any other rockets, and there will be no other way to actually breach the bulkheads. We will need to hold on to these lambs. Not hostile.
You came in on the chopper? You must be with the DC people.
Sure.
My sister lives down there. She works in the Space Museum.
Oh, that's good. Hopefully she's... it's still open, hopefully.
Never seen so many folks from the Beltway. It's like a convention.
You must be Denton.
Who's asking?
Our buddy Vinny said to expect you. Think you can find out what's going on in there? Go for it.
Is FEMA really running the show?
FEMA and the Chinese? I don't like the smell of it one bit.
Me either.
This key will open the main gate. The guard just inside the main building entrance will let you pass, but don't expect any hospitality from the FEMA people.
All right. Thanks, sir.
I don't know how you'll get on board with the main ramp retracted, unless you want to swim.
I'm decent at swimming, and we have rebreathers left. There's a guard up ahead who's also not be hostile, but he's the last one. Everyone else will be angry with us if they see us.
Be careful in there.
Thanks, man. Now, you can't actually tell them what's going on in here. Like, you can't find out or find some evidence for them and then report, tell them. All right. I would like to take stock. 1 pick, 70 damage threshold. We can actually destroy these with 2 shots. 1 shot too many. Maybe it was worth it though. 12 gauge 12 gauge rounds in the lockpick. That was worth 2 bullets. Depending, because of how badly we need it. What are we looking at for ammo, by the way? 18 shotgun shells. 261 rifle rounds. 38 sniper rounds. 19 tranquilizer darts. 145 stealth bullets with 50 AP rounds for it. Yeah, it's going to have to be the pistol we work on next. For upgrades. We'll use a pick on this one. It's got me picking. Oh, darn it! There's something back there, viewer, but unless we find an augmentation upgrade somewhere in here, we can't lift up the metal crate. We would have to improve our fibro muscle to do it. So a waste of a lockpick then. Darn it. So 2 separate rounds for 12 gauge shotgun shells. I don't know if that was worth it.
Haven't seen you in a week. Where you been?
Workers' comp. Messed up my hand while I was working on the sewer shutoff grate. Damn thing came down and nearly took off my whole arm.
You gonna be all right?
Yes, okay. They told me they were gonna fix it. Of course, they waited until after I got hurt to do it.
I saw a bunch of folks working on that shed out back a few days ago. Figured they must be tinkering with the control valve, sure enough.
What's up with this place anyway? On the way in, some goon with a gun frisked me from head to toe. Told me to watch my step.
FEMA, sure. After they declared martial law, they came down on this place like they owned it. Shut off the sub-pin, threatened to shoot anyone got close.
Yeah, I saw him goose-stepping around back there. Christ, this place is going to hell in a handbasket real fast. Wonder what the union's got to say.
Right now, the union ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, unions are going to get involved with this. Now, even though they mentioned the Chinese are here, most of the troops we're going to see are going to be American soldiers. They'll be hostile to us because we're not supposed to be here. That is a war bot. We've seen them briefly before, but I think this is our first actual encounter with a moving, walking one in this version of the game. They have heavy machine guns and fire rocket launchers. It will be a difficult enemy to deal with, considering our build. A lamb will hurt it, but I think you need 2 lambs to actually take one down. Let's watch this guard. If he begins walking this way, we'll see if we can knock him out. Though it may take a while to do so. There's a camera on the corner there that I wouldn't mind shooting down. Yes, even with our targeting active and a fully upgraded sniper's damage with master level, that's not enough to get into some of these doors without 2 shots, huh? We could take the lockpick upgrade that would reduce door strength by 5 points. That might be enough to get into some of them with a single shot. Sorry, viewer. Unlike the Thief series, I don't feel too bad about knocking out the guards in this game. We are playing a guy who kills people. And he's killed people, he will continue to kill people. Unlike Garrett, who himself was a thief, not a murderer. At least not for the vast majority of the game. Right in the upper calf. That's where you gotta get him. That is a nice upgrade. I like that master level upgrade. Worth all the points. You have no sway with the sniper rifle anymore. That is very nice.
Planning your future objectives. Dow will be sending you to Paris. Make sure he gives you the current residence of his associate, Morgan Everett. I do not have access to that information.
Will do, Daedalus, thank you. Tong has mentioned that we want to probably get more grenades. This being a military installation, they probably have some in the armory here.
Hostiles in the area.
I don't know how he saw that corpse. Corpse? The knocked out body. How did he know it was there? I think the game's having a little bit of some problems at the moment. Wouldn't you agree? I'm going to take away one of my reloads at this point, bringing back down to 9 then. That's a bit silly. I shouldn't have to deal with things like that. That's ridiculous. Hear the footsteps, but don't see the person. We also saw a camera that we shot down up there, which means there could be more. I hear the sound of a bot. No. Normally makes. That was lucky. He probably didn't. He probably couldn't believe he saw someone who wasn't a soldier, so he hesitated for a second. And we were able to get away out of his vision just then. I hear a lamb. Two of them. Friendly, but potentially could still ring an alarm. We should be careful of the workers. Ooh, a biocell. Thank goodness, we need those. I heard someone take out a gun. Very briefly.
False alarm, I guess.
On the other side of the door here. Stop, but reload it, not allowed to. That's a spider bot we hear walking around.
Lock and load.
Oh, that sucks.
He's still around somewhere.
All right, good for him though.
You, stop right there.
So low, I want it gone. Sounds like a bot's been activated. I was hoping to do this without any of the being active. I don't understand thermal optics at all. It seems way less useful in this modded version of the game. If enemies can see me, like he wasn't even alerted.
Scanning area.
But he saw us. And we have a bot active down there. We're gonna have to get rid of it.
Scanning area.
That might have worked. It did.
Goddamn terrorist.
Okay, he can shoot through through solid objects, so it's like the in Stalker 2. It's good to know. I was hoping to do this without what just happened, but we ended up using a clip. Another lamb. Okay, that's what we're looking for. Sounds like there's another guy left. I think he ran up the stairs. You did not. Okay. There is potentially a dude left. Sorry, Marine. It's doing your job. Ooh, what is this? Reload. Stealth pistol. I'm gonna feel kind of bad about this viewer, but we have to kill this guy.
Contact. I have visual.
And there's a camera in there. Saw us through a wall also. I don't know about this mod anymore. These Marines are really highly trained. Oh. Okay. All the cameras that this was connected to have been destroyed. And there's nothing else about them. Any doors they accessed also are already unlocked. From Aston Greer to Agent Paul Jenkins. Once on site, you are to assume control of the Brooklyn Naval Shipyard security system with the link that the FEMA presence already there. End link with it. Login is US FEMA and password is security. When the task is completed, report to Simons. Aston Greer, Director of Security, FEMA. So I guess... So many typos. Login, US FEMA. Security. Ah, but that's not the key to the computers. It's the key to the security system, which we have already accessed, at least this one. Be advised that from today onward, all bots will be serviced on bi-weekly rotating intervals. Any problems with a bot should be reported directly to the operations office. Unauthorized personnel should not attempt to effect repairs on a bot under any circumstances. We're running out of time, so we have to come back for the later ones. Someone left a code in the men's room. Until further notice, all access to the Advanced Submarine Facility is restricted to FEMA and authorized security personnel only. Security should consider themselves on high alert. All entrances have been sealed and the codes will change daily. Today's code is 0909. We will receive future codes from our direct from your direct supervisor. This code is not to be divulged to any individual who is not authorized security or FEMA. Can we read another email? As long as we're doing a bunch of reading. Let us see. Gray Death Reminder. As a reminder, any personnel exhibiting symptoms of the Gray Death as described in SOP number or who has come in contact with such an individual should report immediately to the base hospital for treatment. All clearances for advanced submarine facility are immediately revoked. Only authorized security and FEMA personnel or those individuals with valid FEMA clearance will be allowed access. This is considered a high alert situation and lethal force will be used to control the perimeter. Any questions should be directed to Captain James Keene at that address. 6 picks! And 1 tool. I mean, a bomb will blow up both doors. If I'm willing to use the 1 lamp I just found. What's the damage threshold durability? Oh, 50 damage threshold, sorry, with 70 durability. We will have to shoot it twice, I think. No, just once. We can just get into that one. And using this to destroy cameras and doors. Some pistol rounds. More pistol rounds. And a lockpick. Worth a bullet. We'll drink a little bit of water to get our life back up. Good enough. Oh, that's a corpse. there's a head sticking through the wall. We found a body, dead soldier. Okay. We don't know. We don't know this. Nothing on the computer. Damage threshold on these is only 10, but that means we need more than 10. Oh, hello. Little nano key. Oh, that was a key to that door we just... No. Ammo storage warehouse key picked up. Key to supply closet. That was to that door. We can't actually shoot that open. Key to commander's office. Add to keyring. I don't think we used the lockpicks on that. There's not much that could fit in this anyway. Maybe a multi-tools in here. Or some credits. Want all the boxes. Ooh, nice. Some more spot rounds for the shotgun. We still don't want to fight a military bot with a sawed-off shotgun. That is not a good exchange. It's mostly going to be for commandos at this point. All right, we're going to poke down here. Hate not having flares. Those are gas grenades. I can risk grabbing those. This leads up. This will lead... probably to the actual sub pen. You can just run right past that. I don't like the camera there. Let's keep exploring up here. We want more lambs and what have you. We're not going to find them down in the sewer system. And it looked like this connected to another building. There's another building there, too. That is a hostile bot. We only have one more. There's 2 hostile bots. Think the camouflage will work here? We can run to a safe spot? I was already wearing armor. I wasn't allowed to equip, but I just tried. Okay, well, it kind of worked out, I suppose. That's a camera, Tim. That's a camera, Tim. Alright, it doesn't see me.
You won't believe this, JC. There was a raid on smugglers. I just saw Gunter get into a copter on the roof and head back to Unatco. I checked the police bands, though, and they're still looking for Smuggler. Looks like he managed to slip away.
Good. Please let me down here, game. Please get off the ladder. All right, thank you. All right, so... maybe we can deactivate the bots from this. Let's have them in standby mode. We'll deactivate them. And we'll turn off all the cameras. You can hear the giant warbot outside. Or anti-bot shotgun shells. And I don't see what that dropped at all. It dropped nothing. Nothing. There was nothing in a crate marked with as ammo. Oh, well. Okay. Well, it's getting a little glitchy at this point. That's annoying. The guard here walking around is probably going to see his downed friend. There's another camera in that building. Alright, do we open up these bunkers? These probably have ammo or the like in them. I think we do. It's going to make a lot of noise, though. TNT and ballistic armor. Plasma cells, a single lamb. And more Sabat rounds. Very nice. Okay, so we're just going to use Sabat rounds for quite some time with our shotgun then. Yeah, we got plenty of rounds for this now. And with this one search, this will be effectively us getting another lamb. a law, and an environmental suit. We don't have room for the law unless I'm willing to drop one more thing. And I'm not willing to drop anything I possess. I guess we could drop the EMP grenade for it, but then we also have no inventory space at all, so no, we will leave the law. That brings us up to how many now? 9 lambs. More than enough to deal for what we're about to do. Now, do we care to search these other buildings? I think we do. We're not getting in there, Tim. It's not from this direction. We don't have any knives or anything, so we can't just shatter a window. We actually have to use a pistol round. During my review of security measures this morning, I noticed a potential hole in the security office in the East Warehouse. Please change this code immediately to 2249. We will pursue a more thorough solution at a later date. Walter Simons. I think we've already searched that, though. This was US FEMA? No, that's security login, Tim. I've downloaded the latest keyhole surveillance, and given the projected weather and tides for the next 12 hours, the PRCS wall cloud should dock ahead of schedule at 1840. All clearances to the sub-pen have been revoked, and with the exception of a small maintenance crew, all base personnel have been evacuated from the facility. I will coordinate perimeter and security with Captain Keene. We should be able to begin loading the helicopters within 2 hours of the wall cloud's arrival. I will contact you again when the operation is commenced. Agent Jenkins. There's a safe here, and a newspaper. Page unveils Aquinas. At a lavish press conference today, attended by mainstream and technical media alike, Bob Page unveiled Page Industries' newest technological advancement, Aquinas. Rumored to have been in development for almost 5 years at a cost of over 1 billion credits, Aquinas is a seamless, transparent replacement for the current patchwork of net protocols that promises to radically expand bandwidth without the need for new hardware. Aquinas is the result of over 500 man-years of effort. 500? That's what it says. On the part of some of the most talented and driven people in the industry, Page said at the conference. We're grateful to the NSA and the Hague Commission for the secure communications for trusting Page Industries with this responsibility for this technological milestone. As of noon today, you can expect nearly all the world's net traffic to be carried by Aquinas. Bandwidth is now, for all intents and purposes, free, also probably monitored and redirected to them. The remainder of the press conference involved, maybe redirected but intercepted. Conference involved presentations by the leaders of the carriers allied with Page Industries, and a technical discussion of the Aquinas Protocol, named after the titular Thomas Aquinas, whose philosophy is well-known passion for Bob Page. I know nothing about that gentleman. 3 picks if I want to get into that safe. And we have picks over here too if I want to get into these, but we're going to use some bullets. It still requires, annoyingly, 3 shots with or without my targeting active. We are almost out of bioelectrical energy, Tim. Want to search a safe? 3 lockpicks. You sure about this? I'm sure. We have 17. A recoil mod, a lockpick, an augmentation canister, and an image of Walton Simons. Whatever this is, we do not need it and cannot use it for any further upgrades. Recoil. Recoil's the one we don't really need anymore. The shotgun's recoil? Oh, I guess the shotgun would make sense. It is a .73, so let's put it in that. It sees the most benefit from it. go back out the window and crawl in through it. Oh. Here's a security terminal on the wall. We're gonna go and deactivate the cameras. Including that one. That's gonna be super annoying! Shut up! Master level. Okay. Well, good thing then that we did. Oh, we don't need. We know what this is already, though. Off. Open. Closed. I don't know what that's opening or closing. Let's unlock whatever these unlock. I can't even use our... We have no flares viewer. I can't even... We can't afford to use our light. There is binoculars there. I don't care about binoculars. Candy bar. That's 3 whole biological energy. And a med kit, which we do need. Millennium Magazine. These probably don't have any new information, but we can probably still read a few more mails. This one we've read already, all of it. Alright, so I guess we're done with this building. Turned off the cameras here. It occurred to me we didn't search this, gentleman. Whoa! That was quite an effective throw. How much damage does this do with the Sabat rounds in it? It's still same amount, right? It's still same amount. So annoying. Oh, okay, perfect. Oh, thank God. A recharger. And a lockpick. And a multi-tool. Nice. Holy crap. We found the repair garage. And a bunch of sodas. How's our health? Looking decent. We want a full charge of energy, so we are going to wait around for that to recharge, and then we'll go ahead and leave. That makes, I think, all of the base areas, Tim? Makes all the buildings here on base searched. Oh, we don't actually have a image of the actual base. Okay, I thought we did. Oh, interesting. I guess we can turn off the entire security system with some multi-tools. Okay. Now getting into the place, because we're in the military base at the moment. We're not yet in the sub-pen. It's connected to this. Oh. Nice, holy crap, climbing up here will give us 50 experience points. I think we have to go that way. camera there is turned off at least. We can use the crane up there to get inside. Doesn't it figure there's just one guard, active guard left on the whole base, and he's right freaking here.
Somebody's there. A guy in civvies.
The rockets.
Try taking the elevator to the top of that crane. You might be able to get on the roof and enter the building through the air conditioning ducts.
Well, this sucks. He somehow fell, and there is no way for us to get back up there. Let's think here. The bots see us. We can probably fall down there with our run silent active. What we're gonna have to do. I think that camera is also still active. Oh, we can get on top of the building with a jump, I think. Okay, we took huge leg damage there. I was apparently lying when I said there was only one guard left. There's actually quite a few left. Man, 3 medkits. Oh, we're down to 10 of those. 1/3 so far. Okay, and we missed a building, so I guess it's kind of good we came down here. We'll have to get back underneath that to bring back down the lift. Tong said something to me, but I was too busy worrying about dying to listen to what he said. Ballistic armor that we do not need. I guess we'll equip it. It might help us against the bots. Oh, hey! Rate of fire upgrade. Stealth pistol. And pistol rounds, makes up for some of what we're using. Soy food! I believe we're eating it. And a bunch of gas barrels. This must be some of the ambrosia, I'm guessing. No, that can't be the case. That's all on the whatchamacallits, on the super freighter. Oh no! We can't get back up there. There's the code's on the actual elevator. Then we got to get in this way. But we don't know the code for that. Oh, I don't want to reload, but we're gonna have to get in this way. Maybe we just destroy the door? No, we can't. Alright. What a waste of multi-tools. Alright, guys. It feels like we've been playing it for an hour, so we should stop here. So we'll pick up in the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you then. Take care, everyone.